Hey, it's Matt, and welcome to the Mafost Mashup. Today is the 102nd episode, and we're starting a new format. We're doing it live. So you can find us on YouTube. Just search Mafost, M-A-F-O-S-T. And of course, I'm always right here on your favorite podcast app. So let's just cue up that intro music. So hello and welcome to today's episode of the Mafost Mashup. I'd like to talk about the difference between a vision statement and having a vision. This was a post recently published on the monthly blog post, mafost.blog. You can always check out the details there or the show notes at mafost.com/mashup. It's easy to write a vision statement. It's an altogether different task to create a vision. A vision compels, it empowers, it paints the future in living colors. Every organization has statements, mission statements, goal statements, improvement planning, even vision statements. But not every organization has a vision. The statement is not the same as a vision. Matter of fact, I would believe, or even guess, that there are far too many statements and not enough visions. A vision propels an organization to action. And action is the only thing that gets results. So let's talk about what it means to create a vivid vision. And I might even share a few concrete examples. Creating a vivid vision is about the future. Where will your school be in the next 3 to 5 years? What will it look like, sound like? What will it feel like just going through the halls and through the classrooms? What programs will be prioritized? What outcomes should we expect? Now, strong visions are incredibly detailed. They can act as a magnet to attract the right people, the right ideas, and they can act like T cells, an immune system to dispel those ideas and programs and even people who, to your organization, are like viruses. A strong, vivid vision details the ins and outs of where your school is heading, what it's going to be like, and what success will look like in the future. Let's imagine 2 schools. In ABC Elementary School, they have this vision statement: creating lifelong learners prepared for the 21st century. Typical statement, it's actually very average. You'll find it in 5 to 6 out of 10 vision statements. We can tell the school, ABC Elementary School, is thinking about the future. Prepared for 21st century opportunities. But just thinking about the future, it's the same thing as wishful and hopeful thinking. It's not the same thing as actionable vision. So let's flesh out this vision statement in a few more vivid details. What if we wrote it or created the vision like this? ABC Elementary is a caring and performance-driven school where learners explore science and technology to solve problems. So already this vision statement is starting to develop some real muscle. There are actionable ideas in that vision statement that can direct the entire operation for the next 3 to 5 years. First, we find the word caring. That indicates what type of climate it's going to be like, what kind of interactions we should see, what kind of dispositions in the people we attain, train, and retain. The vision statement says performance driven. That indicates that we are serious about results. And of course, we're going to define what those results are. The vision statement talks about learners instead of students because learners includes more than just the children. It's focused on science and technology. Now, that may be a little scary for some campuses to think that we're going to have a focus in our school. We're going to be identified for some key reason. But only those who are concerned about status quo and average are scared of focus. Every school has learners. Every school is a community. So just because you're a community of learners or you're focused on the 21st century, every school has computers, internet, Wi-Fi. That doesn't identify your unique vision. So we can see already that a vivid vision is about identifying who and what your school is, where you're heading, and how you're going to be unique from the typical or average. Let's look at one more example. And I kind of just touched on it. This is DEF Middle School. Boring vision statement, community of learners. That's right. You'll find that type of vision statement a lot. But there's nothing exceptional about a community of learners. We're all a community of learners. The chess club down at the coffee shop is a community of 4 people learning how to play chess. There's nothing unique about the statement, a community of learners. It doesn't compel any type of action. It doesn't say anything about your objectives, your goals, or what you're trying to achieve as an organization in the next 3 to 5 years. So let's expand on this vision statement and see if we can create a little more muscle for it, a little more vivid vision. DEF Middle School. We will be the community of choice for learning in all areas of life. Now, that vision statement may not be perfect. It may not describe your school, but it describes DEF Middle School, who are seeking to become a community of choice, indicating that they're going to have programs where student choice is involved. They're going to develop professional learning opportunities where teacher choice is involved. They're going to develop career ladder programs where professional choice is involved. And when you're filming live, your dog barks in the background. We're going to leave that in there. I guess this is part of the new format. I hope if you're jogging or driving your car, you get a little chuckle out of that. What are we talking about? Community of choice. That's right. They're also going to be a community where people choose to come there because there's such energy and passion and enthusiasm for what they're doing. Maybe they'll open their enrollment up and start competing in the marketplace of educational services. Their community statement, their vision statement also said a community of choice where learning in all areas of life. Maybe they are really thinking outside the box, and over the next 3 to 5 years, they're going to develop programs for areas of life outside of just the core curriculum. And not just for students. Maybe evening programs for families to learn multiple languages. Maybe arts and performing arts programs for families to come and expand their life with their children. That's a vivid vision for the next 3 to 5 years. So we can see there's a difference between having a statement and having a vision. A school vision is pointless if it doesn't define you. Every school has learners, every school is a community, but that's not what defines us as individual organizations. A school with a vivid vision is going to create innovative programs, hire innovative thinkers, and push the boundaries of what's normally accepted. And they'll say no to average. Thanks for listening to this episode of the Mafost Mashup. If you're watching on video, thank you very much. Leave me a like, a thumbs up if this is on social media, a comment if you're on podcasts. It serves the podcast greatly if you leave a rating or a review. Thank you for watching or listening. And I only ask one thing. Let's go out there and make an impact.